Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Kharmalim bringing to the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Reverend Father Ferdinand declared as the new Bishop of July Diocese. The dry earth brings food shortage and discourages farmers. Chief Minister envisions National Law University Shillong to become a centre of excellence. And 5 involved in the brawl in Limekra falls in the clutches of police. And now the news in detail. With a great sense of pride and immense joy, faithfuls of the Catholic Church of Joy Diocese on the 8th July at 3 a.m., Pope Francis from Vatican, Rome, announced the name of Reverend Father Ferdinand, the diocesan administrator of Joy, to be the newly chosen Bishop of Joy Diocese. In the evening of 8 July at 3 p.m. in Bianchi Memorial Hall, Limekra Parish, Reverend Father Richard Majau, Vicar General, read the letter sent by Most Reverend Archbishop Victor Lingdor to tell the good news to all the faithfuls of Shillong Archdiocese. In the meeting, there was a Thanksgiving Mass to thank God for the new Bishop of Joy Diocese and Pope Francis, who is the representative of St. Peter. Faithfuls of Shillong were delighted as soon as the news reached their ear.
New Delhi, the 7th July 2023. Your Grace, I have the pleasure to inform you that His Holiness Pope Francis has appointed Reverend Father Ferdinand, Diocesan Administrator of Joy, as Bishop of Joy. This provision will be made public in Rome on Saturday, the 8th of July, at noon, corresponding to 3:30 hours Indian Standard Time. Until then, this news is to be maintained under the seal of pontifical secret. Let us entrust the intercession of the Virgin Mary, the Episcopal ministry of the new Bishop of July. With fraternal regards and best wishes, I remain yours sincerely, signed by Archbishop Leopoldo Jerry, Apostolic Nuncio of India. I think let's all stand together and put our hands once again for the new Lord us in heaven. Give us the eternal heaven, forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us to temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Dear fathers, sisters, brothers, and laity, thank you very much for sparing your valuable time. I know it is a very brief meeting, but at the same time it's important that we make this announcement in front of all of you as directed by the Archbishop. So once again, we will continue to pray for the Bishop-elect and for the Diocese of Joy. And we request all of you to will go together for a cup of tea in Archbishop's house. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Sacred Heart of Jesus, Mary, Mother of the Church, Saint Joseph, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you very much.
The state has witnessed an over-the-top dry season in the past few months, which had contributed to the inflation in the market and other environmental issues. Farmers cannot provide more than the people need, and therefore the prices of vegetables rises from normal to high. Already, the farmers are slogging from their farm to the market. On top of that, when they reach the marketplaces to sell their vegetables, taxes are imposed on them with kilo deduction. Despite the fact that the government had forbade the practice in markets, yet it is still going on as it had been this whole time and unnoticed by many. When the farmers reminded the traders of the order issued from the office of A. Millam of KHADC that kilo deduction must not be practiced again, the traders straight up refused to abide by the order. The outcome of such a disagreement is inevitable fights between the two parties. However, the farmers from Maulali and Thinroit region express the loss they incur due to the suppression they face. The two factors, the dry weather and the adamant traders, most of the time the farmers get discouraged, for there is more of a loss than profit.
te kumno kador ki jur le sementa ki dunador ne ki ramdor ne
ham ta
la banyak tu kan no presiden kan le se ki so sau kubi kan no kador
sebab tas ni le so sauru sispa na yo te presiden sparko
sekilo
kajar sparko
kubi
sanko
sekilo te la posisi nang pak kan no se pia de ko
kita habis tinta kan sampo sekolah palai sekolah
pi se thiet be tang ki marlep jong ki khasine le se ne ki te kha bon na shabar ki
hilang mat pada kat padang mat ki sudah ada dia lah
te hawaya nujar bat ka dor jong ki mar ki ba ki jhur ba na shabar bat na ne na ko jla jong ik no trai kong ka de ke pher na em
ya pher nang rem chu ki
maka ik da ka kamram jhur si ban ye compare jhur da kar
sudah kita ada boong makambang chu kasi deh
te u so sau da kar yo num yo na
tam
hiegi je jhur da kar se ba yo na ba
karya tang Kerala dindi baingon do yo hinta tang Kerala dindi baingon kelong
te dor jong ne pa kan no ko
kine ro kira hinta ya ta khadu da
pi le se pi kum ni nong khai nong thiet ma te pi le se pi clean em ne se na kai ka daw ba ni ki ma ta khar ti gan
kali tang ba ci ong mat
maslap lom bodu na jur kai ke nu so sau ru ka de na ka jing du na fa bukan
dari cinta kan soalnya nama lagu nasa nete nasi tina sabatuan kan sini tu setin dan cure dekat baong kadar seti sana dengan
te kum no pat ki nong thiet le se hang ne hasnong pi de kun thot kum no ki briu ki don em ki ba ye ut le se bala
tuan kita lete ni babun pakai kita bawa lagi bantu lepas sudah jalan
kum pi le se ka don em ka jing her pa ka yo le se ka pom thiet
kata kita kerja kita
em long ha ka ne ka por ba du na ba ram jhur de long
oh kerja lagu nano te kinok kita kita akan kita kilo kita sekolah
long la ta ka la ta ka
lak tak sih bantu lepas sini nggak jalan
se ka ne ka jing ram jhur de man ta phila ban ye thu ingi le sem phi wala chong dukan kham slam ha ki por ayu ba ki ni ki jhur ki sai ram
hakapor kumni kin hakapor bala acur asam kilalun di ladon tang so jong lokal di rami pat ni lokal pan kasuin beneng pat kalong gaba habdi rajam than Islam de kacur kacep kaladu de labuan badu dan mangkata sakit udor kamtam kum bikin ki benai lalu ini uncur asam umar jongi nang ni pan lalek kelas sakit dia babha lalek ut sakit la ket jalan dia sakit udor pat hang ni nak kata kadang balai ba hang ni ro duna umdon nak kata kadang sakit udor
te kum phi ba chong dukan hang ne ko yo la im kha de la ban ye thu le se kum no ga yo ko long ba ya compare mi chwa ban man ta hadi thiet
kayo ti haba ko haba hamduna kador ti long kinong bam ro ta kidang bot mo kidang kaya hi long ya im kan bikin ya yo hi jing bela la jong nei kum ha ni ki benai pat menta bla ya to kum ba benai mo ha ni ki benai pat menta la rem palak kum ni em wat mangi badiru jaka bangin thiet sam kilo ni thiet no ab kilo la kilo mal balai ki nong bam kim na su te ban chim sibun kum so sao ki bathiet bet chi kilo te menta kim na su bala rem panan ki bathiet buon lu steng kilo spua pilai thiet mal badem
kum phi ba chong ne ko de ka don ne am ka jing ta la se phi no mar wangi I don gi gi ba chong surok we di jur
oh Jakarta kita te kadon na malba ladon kayo kumi mo telong bat itu pat basong kasusyong kat balap basem satai telong kita ka cinta kadi ka tiet telong ka hi lada dan hintang hang ni apa yau pat hi te long
beriu lawan
kam in
beriu lawan thiet be nang te man hang ni pi di jur ko mat pi thiet be na po yau du pi de ni
ni thiet na yau du ni chiet ye bo ha ni chiet ba ha namar hang ni namar ngi di ku sia em la dang kien man som kum tu ru em te ubah pun imla bandi ubah tho imla bandi te ngi du nong gen ngi hap thien chiet wei cha chul na yau ngi hap chiet lut ban yo bo ha namar ku nong bam ne lan kra ti entah hi gibon ba kinong bam gibon hi bakwa ba hai kata ti
dia mentau so sau kini ki kubi ki pol ki poi kan no no skilo
so sao ni thiet na yo si spa ya di spa kau hang
pol bi ki
pol pan ya di ni thiet spa lai kau ni di spa ro kau kum ta kau at kau ti hab sim bai kali bai yo nong la jong bai lut bai sep la jong bai kali bai da chu ro ka lut bon hi ni hab hi ban tam
dia menta ki jur khar ko mat dan chu long na ba
menta da don hi jang ba long da buon ti long da buon chu khar pat rem hi don hi sau item kum tu don hi ma sau sam item don hi dang ba jong du kharu wa de ka po ka yom kan ni ka balong tum ni ka baslam urem jong du khar nama setir ladu sanir ladu la rem lang
đẹp i ba menta ki po dai ka jing ki dor jong ki jur le se kum no ka yo ka hat ki ka long ki brio le se ki haja ka ki thiet kilo le se pla thiet no shpoa na mar ba la rem ki jur
ba de wala rem man ma la kam nai
thì mình ta cái lọc quay cắt nô bà cũng sợ sao cái bên cắt nô kilo thay cái lọc quay
so sao spa ho hello Brisbane spa rio ho
cái phía đây cũng nô bà phía là lồng lạ thiệt pateng rồi nó
na kan bro kundir la dunai
cắt nô kilo cắt nô sekolah bà phía đây
di ta den spa rio ho sau ho toai
là yêu lọc quay cắt rồi
di spa sau ho spa lai ho
let's say pikli ne am la ka ikataw ba karam jhor minta let's say de na ka buduna jhor ne
ta ka pun ding kli ding sayo yang ta na ni
te kumat pilat ram ki jhor kharu ki ram
jur khar jur
wah boleh sih bu
ada
nak leng jangan orang aku ahai banda kam ga sem lai bor bonang penduk no iya ga 8 kilo mari i no rap makam im te kam ga bor sukar kamu la thuo he pu disi kamunang men penduk pendam no i katar kam 8 kilo tai no rap romot kham im namar wa sap no khai pat kat ke mentang ale diyo kat bami kamar ko bi sola ngale de siyo kilo gi ot baik hado menta te ko bi ot ar kilo hak simuna te sola gi ot ar hela kilo hak simuna habale o dolar hayo play one sisne we one sisne kemut pai ba om lai ya namar kebor chung usim yo melem kram la ban keren ya kata te ino riap kamat la sadum selengo knong elam kim trere ke kam ta habai sing klai ta dengar kamu ka sarkar hanai khmat don kang ke ban kitki ya kanai mardor ban peduk pendam no iya kanai ka ot kilo hamtai ino riap te namar kata ino riap namar ot kilo kalau bayap ya su manta abangi thit kno ka mar kai mata namar nanai kayo semathit ini khosai kemot kemon tiat kilora tagi da debat mai no khosai kemot ta prat ya ka ot kilo na perkhat ino rap bayap ton kam mon kitki mardor ya kanai kam na menta ino rap khamim ngai la jong na do sogram ya kubina lo na jot sembai ngala ka sor mtu yo tena menta ki khbor ki prolog persor ki sungai don bayo dabam yo don bon bam yo lain phai phango kubi ro don ki bayo ro bado bon ki bisit blak nayo te so saw ro kumta bon ki bisit na po nayo na so saw ro ki bon mothit nayo da kadang ya man yo na ka to ka sor kham tam kam kar yene sembai don kam ban man pun man prinyo iya ka rekasor hapo thnroi te kumta karpat chore ek sarkar man pun yo sembai sek than rekasor chong ka thnroi namar ka dor khambit nathet na yo kumat ka bariam namar kinong rep sanai ki bayap sudah ka bay duk sudah amanta yo sembai blarem plan long kar terkit ki patkin simstom hai ka nai chakyam pun yo sembai khlang ban im ya kinong rep ka thain sanai thain kan roi ki ba khlain pha pemiriam pemit kamar ka mata ke mololi bat ka throi kham chur pha ka pemit kamar kham tam kobi bat sola angta ke motor bat ki sosau namar khlain pha ka rep biasa kari bat ka jaka bandap kita sembai haka thain chong ka mololi bat chong ka throi ter sawa ka mo persong mober
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma inaugurated the National Law University NLU at the temporary campus located in Mayurbhanj Complex, Shillong. The ceremony witnessed the presence of Chief Justice of Meghalaya High Court Sanjeev Banerjee, Education Minister Rakame Sangma and Vice Chancellor of the University Professor Indrajit Dubey. During his address, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma stressed the importance of documenting and codifying customary and tribal laws. He expressed his vision for NLU to become a center of excellence for research on customary laws and practices in the entire Northeast region. Furthermore, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma affirmed the government's commitment to aligning with the new education policy and informed that the government has allocated Rs 25 crore for infrastructure development at the temporary campus, of which Rs 19 crore had already been utilized. Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma emphasized the transformative role that the National Law University NLU will play in shaping the future of the state. Minister Sangma highlighted that NLU will provide students with the necessary tools and knowledge to develop ideas that contribute to the overall welfare of the state.
Especially in the last 5 years, in the state of Meghalaya, we have seen that a huge emphasis has been laid on infrastructure development. We have realized as a state government that without having the basic infrastructures in many areas, it is difficult to make things happen. Now we are not saying that we have changed everything. It can't. It takes time. There's a lot of investment to be made, a lot of challenges in front of us. But there has been a very strong and concerted effort to give that kind of a push to infrastructure. And I'm happy to tell you that today the Captain Williamson Summer College is getting a new building. It is almost on the verge of completion. It's not just that college. Many other colleges which we have provincialized finally got the buildings in 2018-19, we sanctioned them, and so on and so forth in almost every sector, be it roads, be it schools. You'll be surprised to know that in the last 45 years, the 2,500 plus government LP schools which we have, no major investment has been made in these school buildings because of financial constraints and challenges. So in the last 5 years, we have actually taken steps to either give new buildings or completely renovate every single school, and the process is on. And within this financial year, I expect that all the government LP schools, the 2,500 plus, will have a new building or the repair of the old buildings will be done. You will be sometimes sad to see when you go to these villages that there are no roofs on these school buildings. And these are the kind of things that motivate us to really push and get things done. So whether it's the education sector, whether it's the road sector, whether it's any other infrastructure areas, water sector, we have seen many things and investments that have been done because we have felt that without the necessary infrastructure, we will not be able to achieve the kind of goals that we have in mind.
2 days after the havoc wreaked in Limecrop police station when police vehicles were burned down post-midnight, the police took stern action, and on the 8th July, 5 young people were apprehended who were suspected to have been involved in the incident. The names of such suspects were not enclosed by the police. Further details are awaited. The 5 accused were taken to civil hospital to conduct a medical checkup, after which they were taken back to Limecrop police station. On the same day, all 5 were taken to the district court session judge for interrogation and judgment on their status. On the 8th July, various NGOs from West Garo Hills District along with Garoland State Movement Committee have submitted a memorandum to the Power Minister for the reduce of load shedding in Meghalaya on Friday. In the memorandum, they stated that the final examination of students are going on and the examination will continue until next month. Therefore, the NGOs and GSMC organization demanded that the government should immediately withdraw load shedding in the state. They made a firm request to the government to pay heed to their cries and withdraw the load shedding so that the future of the students at this critical hour will not leave the students with a negative impact.
Power Minister Sir A.T. Mondorna Tsanga Lekha Gusako Turani DC ni True Tsanga Onataha Artsuni Uko Atani Muswanera Atik Asongo Bagaru History no Bangin Load Shedding Tapinga Aru Mandirami Niknikani Ayonmantla Riva Tsuni the law Nanikani de ya load shedding ko Dengtangat Nanga Aru load shedding ko Garu History ko Ragalananga Maina Chuang Tandao Mukachirang Kataha Chuang Tandao Chirang Kobat Tsang Daloma Nenga Unigaman Tsanga Sokario Ya Sagtamna Nenikani Ranko Sokalanga or Sokazaki Chode Democracy or Geniama Pansaki Zakudi Nanga Tsanga Zakudigan Unigaman Sokari Jeste Kobat Chanchie Ya Dosi Dini Biringo Namata Zakuga Pachina Tsanga Sokariko Momola Utila.
So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.